My name is Lisa Doucet, and I am from Woozles Children's Bookstore here in Halifax. And I would love to tell you about some books that I would highly recommend for I Read Canadian Day. One of my new favorites that has come out recently is this very beautiful book by artist Holly Carr. This book features her magnificent paintings. Many of you know her beautiful work, that the paintings she does on silk. And this book features that magnificent artwork, but is also really timely in that it talks about fear and facing your fears. And there is light in the forest. Even when things appear dark and frightening, do not be afraid. There is light. And we all can benefit from that message, all done in a very beautiful package. Another book featuring art that I would love to recommend on this very special day is When Emily Was Small by Lauren Soloy. And this is a beautiful book that looks at Emily Carr as a young girl and kind of brings you into her heart and her head and the way that she saw the world, even as a young child, as a child who often felt like she was being asked to be good and to keep her dresses clean and to be a proper young lady, when really her heart was tugging her into the magical world of nature, into exploring and really seeing the world all around her. And this is just a beautiful celebration of her and her work. And the artwork in this book is just stunning. And on the topic of stunning artwork, our wonderful Sydney Smith has yet another fabulously illustrated book here. I Talk Like a River is written by Jordan Scott and is as heartwarming and deeply touching as it is beautiful to look at. The illustrations are as magnificent as you would expect. I don't think there's an artist out there anywhere in the world who paints water the way that Sydney Smith does. And in this book, I Talk Like a River, where a beautiful moment between a father and son at the river is celebrated. It is just, it's a magnificent visual and emotional treat. Jordan Scott's text is beautiful and compelling, and the relationship between the father and son just warmed my heart. There are also some wonderful novels to read all the time, but certainly on I Read Canadian Day. This is actually a book that has been out for quite a long time, Barbara Haworth Attard's Irish Chain. It is one of my absolute favorite books about the Halifax explosion. And in this book, a girl from an Irish Catholic family who lives in the North End, and they're a large family. She has all sorts of brothers and sisters and cousins, and she is known within her family for her magnificent storytelling abilities, for regaling the children with stories of her grandmother's Irish chain quilt. But she's not so good at school. And when, in December, her teacher informs her that she's going to recommend that she be held back once again because she just can't focus on the words and the letters, she is so dismayed, she's so heartbroken that she prays to God that she will never have to go back to school. And the next day the explosion happens. And the story follows from there. It's a story of she and her cousin and her family and the aftermath of the explosion. It's a beautiful, beautiful story. And another novel that I quite love is Emma Donohue's The Lotteries Plus One. Another story about a large family, but this is a large family of people who, it's a mixture of people who have brought themselves together into a family. So 4 friends, 2 moms and 2 dads, decided when they won a lottery to buy a house together and to raise a family together. So some of the children have been adopted, some have naturally been birthed to the two moms. There are a variety of different things going on with the children, but they are indeed a family, and a beautiful, boisterous, busy family, and it's a celebration of their life and all the different things that they go through. So another personal favorite of mine.